What happens when an electric motor gets wet? As someone with extensive experience in the field, I'll guide you through the potential outcomes and shed light on the effects of water on these vital components. When an electric motor comes into contact with water, there are several potential outcomes that depend on the severity of the exposure and the motor's design. If the motor is specifically designed to be water resistant or waterproof, it should be able to continue functioning normally even when exposed to water. These types of motors typically have sealed enclosures or protective coatings that prevent water from reaching the sensitive components. In such cases, you can expect the motor to operate without significant issues. However, if the motor experiences limited exposure to water, such as a few splashes or light moisture, it may not cause immediate damage. Nevertheless, it is still advisable to thoroughly dry the motor before using it to prevent any potential long-term effects. Moisture, even in small amounts, can gradually lead to corrosion or create a conductive path between electrical connections, potentially causing issues in the future. In cases where the motor gets submerged in water or experiences prolonged exposure, the risks become more significant. Water can lead to corrosion and long-term damage to the motor's components. If the water contains impurities or contaminants, it can accelerate the corrosion process. This can have adverse effects on the motor's performance, efficiency, and reliability. Components such as the motor windings, bearings, and electrical contacts are particularly vulnerable to corrosion. Over time, corrosion can weaken the structural integrity of the motor and lead to electrical failures. It's important to note that water and electricity pose a significant safety risk. As an experienced electrical engineer, you're likely aware of the dangers associated with working with wet electrical equipment. Water can conduct electricity and increase the likelihood of short circuits, sparking, or even electric shock. Therefore, when encountering a situation where an electric motor gets wet, it's crucial to prioritize safety. Refrain from touching or operating the motor until it has been assessed by a qualified professional or until it has dried completely. In summary, the outcome of a wet electric motor depends on factors such as the motor's design, the extent of water exposure, and the presence of impurities in the water. While some motors are designed to be water resistant and can continue functioning normally, prolonged exposure or submersion can result in corrosion and long-term damage. It is essential to exercise caution, prioritize safety, and seek professional assessment and repair if necessary. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Electricity Frenzy community, where we'll continue to explore captivating topics, unravel electrical mysteries, and empower you with knowledge that will spark your interest in electricity like never before.